meow,
meow.
Meow meow meow
Meow,
meow
meow.
meow 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 meow
Meow,
meow meow
meow,
meow meow meow.
Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us on Crafted. And tonight we have the amazing. Behind me is Rico Stan.
Behind
And
you.
below me is Always Easy, is the skipper.
And below me.
But it's a. Well, you see, I'm kind of sitting like this. So I was like, bam, he's behind me. And let me scoot around. Okay, and let's go to the chat. There we go. Well,
you know
guys,
what, Ed, you know what we haven't done in a long time, Ed? We haven't said hi to the people that are here right off the get-go. You know, we've jumped into the stuff because you've had so much. Do you want to run through real quick and say hi? You want me to run through?
You go for it.
I won't do it like James does it because that's his thing and he's so good at it. So I'm just going to go with the actual people that are here that I see in live chat. So we'll start off with Tampa Tom came in early. And Lady R, Jamie A, there's Todd, TJ Autocross, John McKenzie, Dapper Dan, Sky Dancer.
I was about to say, Sky Dennis. Hi,
Sky
welcome.
I got this Dennis and Sky Dancer right next to each other. So, Long Family Shoal, Scuba Steve, Coral Works, Scotty the Fish Freak, Linda Worth, Nancy B in Tennessee. There's Cat House, Yellowstone, Rocky and Miles, Cody, Travis Myers, Big Cat, Nathan Hovey. There's Shelby, the amazing Shelby. GRB, what's up, GRB? Hope you're doing well. Skipper, he's in the chat there. Jenna P. And Gabriel's glass boxes. So far, that's it. So far. I'm sure you'll have a bunch more people coming in, like Annette just came in. Annette.
Oh, awesome. Annette. And I don't want to take advantage of Shelby, so I didn't send her an invite today. But Shelby, if you'd like to come up, we'd love to have you. But I feel like I'm taking advantage of her, having her come up every week because she's so awesome. But okay, well, so before I get too far, I just want to say what my original project was. Well, I forgot the part that I wanted to show you. I left it upstairs. But I bought parts to make the Fish Fam Family Fantasy Football League trophies.
Jesus. I think you need to make that shorter. I mean, you know, just
well, we'll just shorten it to like the FFFFFFFFF trophy.
The FU trophy.
Yeah. Which only Oscars and her son won in one league. So awesome, June. And Ryan from what's his letters? And
DNW.
Yes.
That's unfortunate, though, that he won. That's unfortunate.
Because he's a Raiders fan?
Yes.
Well, I think it's good for everybody to get a win once in a while in their life.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
luckily, he's a good guy.
Yeah. But I bought parts on Amazon. I was going to construct it all tonight on the show. But the fish, like I ordered little goldfish to put in to what I'm doing, the trophy. They weren't supposed to be in till Saturday, and everything else was supposed to come in on Wednesday. The goldfish showed up on Monday, and nothing else has shown up yet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But I was like, I didn't finish my little biodome that Shelby and I have been working on. So if Shelby wants to come up, I'll send you one. And can you look for that in the chat?
I'm watching for it.
And then also, if you notice if Sand Creek Aquatics comes in, let me know. Because somehow YouTube had him banned from my channel.
Not Sand Creek.
Not Sand Creek.
Silver Creek.
Oh my gosh, not Sand Creek. Nathan, not Nathan.
Yeah, you confused me. I was like...
Nathan, oh, we love Nathan. He passed away about 1.5 years ago. I used to be on his show. Or maybe 2 years almost now.
Yeah, it's been more than 2 years.
Yeah.
Shelby says, and I don't believe this, she says, I'm a mess. Can't be a mess. She's
Okay.
never a mess. But she said she's
Well,
too tired.
Okay, that's cool. She works super hard and everything. So
Yeah, she's got
I didn't want to
grant.
take advantage of you all the time, but I'll try to figure out another fun craft. Maybe we'll do candles sometime. You can teach me how to make candles. But I'll work on this. But okay, Silver Creek Aquatics, Tommy,
Yes.
who's from Texas. He's amazing, awesome channel. He was on the ignored list, not necessarily banned. And I discovered it about a month ago, and I've been trying to type it on his shorts, but I don't know if he ever notices or figures out what I'm saying, because sometimes I don't really say it as clear as I should. So, buddy, I'm so sorry. And the same thing happened to me on Metalheads. I was on the ignored list for a couple of weeks on there, and I was like afraid they were mad at me, and nope, it just was somehow.
No, they were. Just told me they don't like you.
Well,
They told me that. They said he's just too nice, and people that nice just there's no way he's really that nice. He's probably a serial killer, and they just wanted to block you right off the bat so that nothing could happen. They told me.
I think I'm finally outgrown my age of profile for serial killer.
Outgrown your age?
Well, isn't like serial killers, don't they normally say it's a single male between 25 and 45 or something like that?
I honestly don't know. I'm not. You'll have to. I'm sure some of the females in here that are so into the true crime stuff can give us those statistics.
Oh, that's probably why they do it, because they
was
try to
awfully-
figure. Oh, but I'm out
awfully
of that
sexist of
bracket.
me.
So hey,
Yeah, but there's always exceptions. There's always exceptions to every rule. You
and maybe I'm just really
think
good.
outside the box, Ed. Think outside the box. That's all I'm saying.
I could be the really good one that never gets caught.
Right. Now I'm scared. I drag
I babysit those people. I ain't worried.
Well, yes, you do. You do. Okay, so what I'm going to do first on this, and we can talk about any type of fish thing too and everything, guys. We're just here having fun. But I'm going to start off, I'm going to use some painter's tape, and I want to make a little ledge around the bottom of this so that way I can put my substrate in here and it won't all spill out. So that's what I'm doing right now. Let's see.
Do you want to? Unfortunately, I can't help you out. But did you want to change it so you're on the big screen and we're over on the side? It's up to you.
Yeah. If it gets really action packed, we'll do that. So,
Excuse me.
I think I'm going to another show. I think I've kind of committed to going to another aquarium show this year.
Yeah. Which one is that?
It's in Charlotte on June 10th. Gosh, and I'm not for sure what it's even called. It's so close. And I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, have you ever been to Charlotte? And she was like, I don't remember. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll take Mom and Dad, and maybe we'll spend a couple of days just going to because they love botanical gardens and things. We'll go to botanical gardens and stuff, and I'll take them out to those places. And then Saturday, I'll go to the show. I think it's half saltwater. It might be more saltwater than fresh. I don't know. So
I bet Paul.
And
knows
I'm not even
about
gonna-
that one.
Oh, nice.
He
I'm not
was
even
talking
going to.
about. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
He was talking about some shows today. I think you said there was a few of them in North Carolina coming up soon.
Yeah, so
I bet he
I
knows
just thought-
if he comes in.
That's good that more shows are starting to pop up in places. You get a better variety, and hopefully one comes close to your own place.
yeah. Well, this guy said that I'm going to pour some sand that's been in an old tank that I bought in the past down in here.
That's what he said.
No, he said that they've been going for quite a few years as a club, but they never felt like they were big enough to reach out to YouTubers until now. So, and The guy went to the Keystone Clash last year and really enjoyed it, and
Oh.
so he said that he wants to have an event similar to the Keystone Clash.
Real quick, Ricky DeHoyas, the amazing Ricky, just came in with a $5 super chat. He said, "Just wanted to say hi and glad to see the three of you guys up there. Good to see you too, Ricky."
Hi, Ricky, you're such a
Oh,
cool
look at that.
guy. I tell you what.
Texas Fish Room had changed their name to Jeff Does What. I didn't know that, Texas Fish Room. And they gave you a 7-month member message that says, "Good evening, y'all, formerly Texas Fish Room." I didn't know that you had changed your name, Jeff.
Well,
I didn't know your
I
first
can-
name was Jeff, I don't think. I thought it was something else.
Oh. So, Bunny,
well, we can talk about that.
No.
But Bunny Viper wants to know what you're making because her mother had her tied up.
So what? Maybe her mother's a serial stalker or serial killer or whatever. No, I am doing a aquascape. A little. It's what I've been working on with Shelby for the last couple weeks, and I think I poured a little too much sand into it because I want
You
this wood to show.
you just got
I
a new
wish
member. Amateur Aquatic Addiction came in with the Nico Love level. Thank you for joining. And Scuba Steve said 3 months. Scuba Squad, baby.
You know, he needs to talk to me, and we need to organize a trip to go visit Grant
Yeah.
and Shelby and Lucas. I'm sure he'd be cool with seeing Lucas too.
All those Floridians.
And yeah,
Berto
Okay.
Garcia Aquatic saying hi to everybody, and a whole bunch of other people came in. There's Dee Dee, I don't think we said hi to. Who else? Larry D, I don't know if we said hi to. Eakins, whole bunch of people coming in.
Got the lefty.
Mr.
Well,
Lefty,
I call those Floridians, those are people that are just scared of snow.
now what
won't
I'm
say
doing
anything.
here
I like some of them.
might be
Well, I ain't saying I don't dislike them. I'm just stating
I
the
am.
obvious.
I love my Floridian people.
I'm just, I'm teasing.
What's
There's a
Shelby's-
lot of
Shelby
good
said
people
I
Why's
was
my
right.
phone just?
there's a lot of good people everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
There's some fish that I've never seen, some fish I've never.
Did you hear that?
Did sound like you?
It was Bob.
Who was it?
It was Bob Steamfot. He
That
came
sounded
on
like
on my
you. That was weird.
telephone.
That's
So loud.
creepy.
Well, yeah, well, it was like, Bob.
There's Silver
On
Creek
stream.
Aquatics, Ed.
Oh, Silver Creek, buddy. I don't know if you know this, but you were banned from my channel for a long time on accident. I didn't even realize it. Okay, this is really weird. So I poured the super glue into the sand, hoping it would drip down into it, and it looks like it's just making a tar on top of the sand. Okay, so this isn't going to work.
Better hurry up and dump that
But-
out.
We're never over. What were we talking about? Silver Creek. Oh, I want to talk real quick about Jeff's channel, his direction that he's taking with his channel.
Oh, okay.
Jeff, he's not getting out of fish altogether. He's going to keep some of his fish, but he's selling a bunch of his big, beautiful tanks, which makes me sad. And even more sad, I don't live close to him where I can't buy them from him. But if you're in the Texas area, he won't ship it, so you got to go to his house and get it. He's got a bunch of his tanks for sale on Facebook, and he's making room because he's going to start doing wood crafting and
Now,
DIY
where-
projects.
Where in Texas is he too? I feel like he's Dallas Fort
See,
Worth area.
Worth?
Mhm.
That's what I feel like.
I think he's in the town on the east side of Dallas. Before you get to Dallas,
Long
The
between
Long-
Dallas and
Longview.
Houston. I don't know if
Longview,
I'm right there or not.
Heard of
but-
Longview.
2 hours east of Dallas. So you're right. You said east of Dallas.
Yep. See,
Wow.
I do some things decent. You know what? I'm gonna get my Mod Podge and pour the Mod Podge on it.
Mod Podge.
You know
Who
what?
came up
I
with
don't
that
know where the
name?
Mod Podge is.
What is
I
that?
don't know.
What
It's
is
a
it?
terrible name.
What is it? I mean, is it like short for something? Is it what? Mod Podge. Just call it Mod Podge. I don't care. You know, just what is it? It's yeah. See,
Well, jeepers.
nah.
I don't know where my Mod Podge is. They will get this stuff to stick one way or another. I've got normal glue. This glue is made for making slime, but I think it'll work if I can't find my Mod Podge. I really thought that just pouring this super glue down in there would work totally good, and it's totally not.
It need to be thinner to get all through there, huh? It's just sort of pulling up.
Yeah. It's really weird. But you know what? Maybe if I instant cure it. Wait, maybe if I pour a little bit on top too.
Now, what's going in this with this again?
The shrimp I made.
Oh, okay. That's what I figured, but I wasn't sure.
Shelby gave hers out last week on the show. Oh,
You
And
did too.
well, no, I gave this away, and I have Stephen P's address, but I tore his zip code in half, and I can't tell what his zip code is. So, Jenna, if you wouldn't mind asking Stephen what his zip code is, I'd really appreciate
I
it.
bet Jenna maybe knows as well.
I don't know.
Unless Stephen just happens to have his own. But here we go. Michael, New Local Austin, told us where Hodgepodge came from. Mr. Mod was an immigrant who killed his wife and turned her into glue. This grisly recipe is still used to this day. The more you know.
Wow.
I tend to believe him. And Ricky dropped a membership chat. Says, "I'll take Hodgepodge for $500, Alex."
I hope he's not going up against Austin, because that would not be good. It's not Austin. It's Michael. Right?
New NLA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yes, sir.
wait a minute. It's New Austin, but it's not. He's my favorite walrus friend.
Yes.
You know what?
You know who we haven't
is
seen in
gonna
a long
work.
time. Speaking of walruses, is oh god, what was he called? The Flasher. What was he called? Remember?
Oh, the Tic Tac Bandit.
Tic Tac Bandit. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, Tic Tac Bandit.
You know what? This is working.
Well, that's
This
good.
is actually working. I sprayed it on top, and then I just poured more into it. Now, what's underneath is probably all soft, but let's not worry
Yeah.
about that yet.
You got that one, Skipper?
Yeah.
Jess.
So, Ed, they made a update to the art show part of the Clash. So if you take one of your 3D models up there, it's going to be in its own class this year, as opposed to all art. There's going to be a 2D and a 3D one.
Hootie?
2D.
So, like
She's my favorite.
sculptures versus paintings and photos.
Right. So, like your sculptures, like what you had made last year, you and Rack will be in its own class this year.
Somebody else made some stuff too. They
Class
made
of your
computer
own.
stuff that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I couldn't remember all of it. There's just so much going on. It's going to be bigger this year, so it's going to be interesting.
So what are you going to make this year? It's got to be a surprise, right? Do you have an idea, though?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, I've already made. Well, I originally made one, but I donated it to Dr. Awesome's fish thing.
Yeah.
But then I'm working on I'm
You're lucky.
going to do a saltwater one because they're trying to introduce salt.
Yep.
And I've already made the coral. I've made a lot of this stuff on the streams. But here's the coral. I haven't attached the thing because I decided to redo the fish. But that's going to be the coral on the sculpture. And let's see. This was the original fish I made.
Oh, that's right. The
But
batfish.
I made a better batfish.
Yeah, you did. I
And
saw
I don't
it.
know. Let's see.
So
over
Jess
here?
is here. Hi,
No.
Jess. We were talking about you today, Jess. Everybody misses you. We understand, being so busy with everything and having to make some real money. We get it, but the mornings just aren't the same without the Aquatic Morning Show. So everybody misses you, Jess.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah.
Jess is awesome.
Yeah, there's actually going to be in the fish show a saltwater section also.
Really?
Mhm.
Not that I have any salt, but
That'll be
cool that
interesting.
it's expanded. Now, is that the first time that there'll be salt at
Mhm.
the fish show part of the Clash?
Since I've been involved, yes. Scotty will have to chime in the chat, but I believe it is.
Very nice.
Last year, there was some saltwater vendors. Hopefully, there's going to be more this year since it's going to be bigger and we have enough space for everything. And one of the things, hopefully, to do is like have them, like in their own section, not spread the whole way out throughout so everybody can. I think it would be.
Yeah, that way I know which
They
area.
have had saltwater classes before.
That way I know which area to just ignore. I'm kidding. See, that
That's
looks
pretty
awesome. It looks awesome. I just don't get it. I don't know how you guys do these things.
Let's
I've
see,
never
I'm
made
going to-
anything.
You know what?
I
I,
made-
wonder if Nico, he jumped up behind me. I wonder if he activated Bob's show.
Oh, that probably did. Maybe
Because
he
I
did
was
tell me
listening to
that Bob is
John.
his favorite YouTuber. So I'm
You
sure
know-
that's what it is.
You don't like watching Crafted Ed, so he's watching.
No, he's all about Bob.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, you crafty people. I mean, I made stuff in woodworking way back in the day. Like I made a very, very simple stereo stand back when we had the big, the big massive stereos, but that was just a pattern, and it was simple. So I don't know how you guys do this stuff. It's like people that can create music or any type of art. I just don't. My brain just does not work that way at all.
Yeah, mine definitely doesn't either.
well,
And look at
I'm
you, Ed,
glad
hitting
that
all the buttons.
I got, yeah, wow. Except I should have went to this one.
All right. The other one's better for what you were doing, I think.
Yeah.
I think that was the appropriate one.
Okay,
Mhm.
now the shrimp that I have, I think he's too big for this box. I was saving this guy
Oh,
for the
yeah.
box.
Well, let's see him in. Yeah, it does look too big. I mean, he takes over the entire thing. He looks like Godzilla.
I think I need to make a new shrimp about a quarter of the size of this guy, or at least a third.
Yeah.
So let's put this up here, and I'm going to get some yellow stuff. Oh, where's my wire? There's the wire. Do you guys, I think the yellow, I should go with yellow, though, because I've already done red and blue. Oh,
Well,
let's see what the blue ended up turning out.
the yellow pops better in there.
Congratulations, Delightful Delilah. She said she got the job starting February 8th. She's going to be managing
Ooh.
Upscale Aquatics, the store
Ooh.
Lisa visited when she tried to go to her daughter's game.
Oh my gosh, where is that?
Virginia? No.
Is that North Carolina?
He'll tell us.
She'll say.
Okay, so see, look, it got all bumpy.
I still think
So
it's cool.
it was a disaster. Next time I'm going to put the fish in upside down so it looks good.
So if you buff that, will it always leave scars on it? Is there a way to like cut that ring off and maybe smooth it out and still have it be crystal clear, or no?
See, it formed bubbles in the second layer.
Yeah.
And if it would have
it's-
been like this, it wouldn't have been a problem at all. I mean,
Yeah.
I still need to, if I wanted to, I'd take a really sharp knife, carve it all the way around, and then buff it so there's no ring. But I think next time what I'll do is I'll take some Vaseline and I'll put it between the two molds so it's more airtight.
Vaseline.
That got squeezed into the side between, and then it came out the sides.
Yeah.
So I think if I would have used a filler of some sort, it would have came out better. But I mean, it just breaks right off. It looks not too bad just with my thumb.
I think it's
but-
still pretty neat.
Yeah. Me too.
Hey, we're gonna
Delilah
keep
said-
learning.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna keep learning on how to use this stuff more and more. I'm gonna actually be using part of the trophies are gonna be made with this stuff.
See, and it's awesome too that you're doing that, because Michelle just decided recently that she's wants to get into the resin stuff too. In fact, she just told me today, and I was like, "Hey, Ed's doing that stuff." So, you got somebody's brain to pick there. Brother Dan
That's
came
awesome.
in. Delilah said it was in Huntersville, North Carolina. So Brother Dan Drinkwater came in. Harley Parsons asked what my favorite fish is, and it's always a tough choice, but I go with the ones that I have just out of my fish. I'm sure there might be other fish that are, out there that are really awesome, but out of my fish, it's either Denison barbs or the Bozeman eye. But I also have a bluegill that's in this tank that's very, very personable. Like he'll eat right out of my hand and stuff now. So he might be my actual favorite. But as far as just colors and stuff, the Denison barbs are up there, and Bozeman eye rainbows too. Don't smoke the resin.
Yeah.
Well,
Big
how
cat.
far is that from Charlotte, Delilah?
And-
Because, like I say, I'm going to go to Charlotte, and I'll bring my mom and dad by your store.
And Cat House did
Your
talk
girls.
about that. He said Reef Smart and Carolina Aquatic Expo have merged and are now the Aquatic Expo. Sunday 10th through
Excellent.
11th, June 10th through 11th. And he said, great to hear you're coming down to CLT.
Yeah, isn't that going to be neat? I can't wait. I'm going to have to get a hold of John and Lisa and see if they're going to go, since it's pretty close to them.
And Garcia gave you a $2
just for
super
fun.
chat. Says, great crafted. You are so crafty. Craft Ed, you are so
You.
crafty. And Delilah said that's 20 miles from Charlotte.
Oh my gosh. Well, Delilah, I'm going to go there on June 9th. And then I'll also go there on the way up to, no, I probably won't. I was going to say go by on my way to the Clash. But if to get to Charlotte, North Carolina, when I go up to Knoxville, I veer off and start going towards, and for me to go to Pennsylvania, I go straight to Virginia. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I do still plan on doing a couple of trips or a couple of stores on my way to the Clash this year, because I thought it would
Now-
be kind of fun.
Are your parents coming with you again this year? Do you know?
I don't know. I know
I
that
didn't get to meet them last year. We were so busy, I didn't get a chance to say hi. So
I don't know if they're going to want to do Amish country again.
Ryan just
I mean-
came in. He said, hello, folks. Is Ed building my trophy or June's? Neither one.
What? Neither one. Your parts were supposed to come in today, and they didn't.
I think
So
it's.
we're doing Plan B.
I'm gonna tell you why they didn't show up. It is because a Raiders fan won.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Yeah. Go
And
Chiefs.
Podrick, I'm sorry, Ed. I keep talking over you.
It's all right. I bought this to fit on Nico's head, but it's too small.
You got to buy a kitten for that.
I don't buy cats. They find
Podrick,
me.
did you get any news yet, Podrick? It's taken forever, isn't it?
Oh gosh, yes, that's important.
Yeah.
Drinkwater said something about his sister moved near you guys.
Use guys.
Me?
Use guys. Use guys.
What was the? What did I put the black beads into? The eyeball beads?
Eyeball beads. Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan. Remember I had the little eyeballs that I made? The little.
I don't remember now.
Me neither.
I put them into a little container.
Podrick, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oof.
Oh no! What?
He said he's having his kidney removed on the 7th. Nephritic cancer. Nephritic.
Well, I had a kidney removed, and they had to cut my floating rib out. Also, they didn't tell me about that. It was pretty weird.
Yeah, I had a friend who also had kidney cancer. They took one of them too, and but he's been clean since. That was, I met him the weekend he had the surgery. When he came home the next day, that's when I went over and met him, because we knew each other online. We were friends online, and a bunch of us got together and got him a whole bunch of stuff, like some video games and some fishing stuff, because he liked to fish, and just a whole bunch of stuff like that. And so I got to meet him the day he came home from the hospital from that, and he's been clean since. So he blames that on me. I guess was, Kenny, what's up?
Kenny with
And
an eye.
Mike's in here too. Mikey, Grumpy Mike. Mike's also having. I didn't catch the whole story, Mike. I wish I would have caught it, but I know Mike's having some bad issues as well. Did you get hurt at work? Is that what it was, Mike? I didn't catch all of it. I know Foxanne was talking about it on her stream with Dee Dee, but I didn't catch the whole story.
They did
Oh, go ahead.
They did a benefit auction for him on
See, I'm out of the loop.
what day was that? Sunday?
I don't. Oh, it was.
Totally
It was
out of the
during
loop.
the
See,
John or the not John, the Bob Mafia show.
Yeah, Tennessee Fish
And-
Market.
And if I don't know if anybody can pop his
congestive heart failure
Yeah,
and diabetes too.
type 2.
And Salient, hello.
You don't know if anybody. Do we have any mods here?
Me and Rico.
And Xanadu's
Okay.
here, and I thought I saw another one
Well-
too.
Oh, Xanadu. Oh, there's Xanadu. Lefty went to bed.
Yeah, Lefty had to take off.
Lefty has to go to work, so
Yeah,
Let's
so
see
do
if
I.
I-
I don't want to hear that excuse.
well he takes care of children's.
So do I.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd go that way.
You knew I was.
I know. Let's see. And I still haven't found a good app to make thumbnails again.
I
Let's
need
see. I'm still looking. Here we go. I'm found my channel. And I don't know. Do you have a recommendation on a mod that anybody?
I mean, there's
Like to
so
do
many
this.
that are used to doing it on different channels. Susan, Dragon Lair, Dee Dee. I mean, geez, It's hard to go wrong with most of the people in here.
Oh my gosh, I hardly have any chat right now.
While you're figuring that out, there was a question
Well,
asked by Harley Parsons. Whenever after you figure that out. Oh, Crypt Keeper would be a good one.
He does it for. I mean, so many of them.
I see his name.
I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with most of the people here. So many of them are mods in other places, and
Larry D's a good one too. Coral Work says, "Don't pick me."
I feel the same way. That's why I hate to ask people. But if somebody could pop in Mike's PayPal, it'd be wonderful because he can't go to work yet, and he's got to pay his bills, and he needs a little extra help right now. It really sucks for the poor guy.
Mike, if you could send me an email with it really quick, I can put it in there. I don't know if I have it right off the top here.
Well, or Mike, is it in the Tennessee chat? If it is, I'll go there real quick and look.
Ryan wants to know if you can change it so he can say the name of his favorite football team.
That's why you're not being a mod.
You can say Chiefs all day long.
Yeah. That's the only word that you have, right? So for those that don't know, you cannot say Raiders here in the chat. That's funny.
Well, you can still say Patriots because I think it's fun when people bash the Patriots.
We can't, Dee, we can't see it when you post a link like that. It only shows for you, so it doesn't show for anybody else.
Did I make Dee one? All right, hang on.
She said she does it, or
if
she has it.
the link. That'd be wonderful.
I figured
Yeah, she has it.
Add as moderator. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. Let's go back to StreamYards. Okay, there we go. So what I'm doing is I'm preparing to make these little bitty eyeballs because I've made a little bitty shrimp. So let's compare the sizes. This shrimp versus that shrimp.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
I wonder if it's a little too big still. I bet Shelby would say it's too big. I'm going to cut half of its head off and
it's in chat now.
Go from there.
Thank you, Dee.
So Harley, I just lost that name. Where did it go? Harley Nelsons or Persons?
Parsons.
I'm assuming it's a she. Asked what's in the tank behind me. It is a Mod Podge fish.
Mod Podge.
Electric blue Acara African butterfly fish. The most recent one that was added in there is a bush fish. I do believe the spotted Raphaels are in there. I'm gonna have to lift that castle up and see if they're still alive.
Bush
I bet they are.
fish just sounds so wrong.
It does, but that's the name of it.
Aren't they also known as African perch and leaf fish?
Leaf fish. Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't know about the perch part.
Do they look like? Is that one of those ones that look like a leaf?
No.
When they're younger.
Okay.
When they're young.
When they're babies, they look just like a little bitty leaf when they're this big.
There,
I bought them when they were that big.
there is another leaf fish. It stays smaller and it looks like a leaf. Flying fox.
Mine got about that big.
A Pictus
like a
catfish, 2 zebra loaches. I got my upside down catfish in there. Yeah, it does, Dee. It sure does. Probably needs something taken care of. But
real quick, I want to say hi to Amissa. First time on the channel. Hey y'all. Always love seeing new people coming in. I don't know if I pronounced the name correctly. Amissa.
I think I missed that one.
Tonight we don't really have a topic. We're just
It's clean.
having
I swear.
fun and making things.
Mm.
I can't wait till it stops raining because I've got a 75-gallon tank that I have such a great idea on how to make it a Beischer tank. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to use PVC and a whole lot of rock. So I can't wait. It's for my 2 ornate Beischers.
Amisa. Amisa.
So I just made, that's the eyes.
Looks like a
Welcome.
some type of piercing thing.
I know, doesn't it? And so what I did though, if you notice, I put some of this tape that's painter's tape, and because it's such a small thing, I put the little bead down and then I drop glue into it, and then I put the wire into the bead or into the bead, and then I glued it, and I don't want to glue it directly to my table, so now I just pull it up and it's good to go. Now the thing is if you got a cat like mine, he'll try to eat this once I walk away. So I got to make sure I put that in the trash. Does your guys' cats eat tape? Nico loves to eat tape.
Our cat passed away a couple months ago, so he's not eating much anything now.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay. He lived a nice long life. He was 20 years old.
Oh wow.
That's a great life. I hope Nico lives to 20 so he can outlive me.
I don't have a cat.
No
Maybe I
cats
want
in
him
the
to
house
live
at all.
another 40 years.
We're not going to get any more cats. We're done with cats.
That's what I said before I got baby cat and Nico.
Tape overdose. No, no, right. No, he was just old. He was just old. Yeah, we're just we're going to be a dog family from now on. Nothing against cats. It's just I prefer dogs, and Michelle didn't want to have any more pets, and I said, "Well, we're gonna get a dog," and she came around. It's funny now because the other day she acts like she doesn't like Wally, but the other day she said something about, yeah, but he's our dog, our dog now. Sprague wood turning. Let me look that up. Carlos said, send Ed over to Sprague wood turning. He does a lot of resin work and touch-ups with resin.
Is he the Irish dude? Because I love that show. So, but Mike from Texas Fish Room, he might be doing a lot of stuff like this too. I don't know. Well, probably not like small little stuff, but it's gonna be really fun.
I put that link in the private chat to the channel he was talking about, Ed, so you can look at it later.
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Carlos. Yeah, he's got a bunch of resin stuff. There's a massive resin goblet.
Whoa!
All kinds of other cool stuff too.
I think I am a sub to that. Okay, so let me turn this down. I'm like doing micro stuff. Let's see if I'll make me bigger on this one.
Yeah, Mike said he got turned down for, they almost always do. You got to get a lawyer. You have to get a lawyer. There's just you'll never get it no matter what. You just don't, it's very frustrating. I did actually try to get on disability and then I gave up. I just gave up. We were doing okay anyways. I had my retirement. I just figured I retired a couple years early and just went with that.
That also happened with my father.
It's frustrating, and I get it. They want to make sure that it's on the up and up, but we won't get into it. But best of luck, Mike. Thinking about you, buddy. Wish I could do something to help. Same with you, Podrick. Best of luck coming up here. You have to keep us in the loop. Let us know what happened, after, as soon as you're up and around and stuff.
Now,
Yeah,
are you
well,
you gonna bake that
I'm on
shrimp or no?
disability. And it was a hard situation. I didn't want to go on disability. I tried for 2 years to rehab to be able to just do anything. And I started working for 3 days, and I wasn't able to stand up on the third day or on the fourth day because my back is so messed up. And they said, like, if I had to quit my job I loved, because they said I'd be in a wheelchair if I kept going on it, because I had to have a piece of my spine removed. And the doctor that the state sent me to, he said, I have to fail you, but you definitely need disability. And he said, have all your doctor's notes together and go to a lawyer and you'll be able to get it. But the state doctor can approve it without going to court, but you basically have to be blind, paralyzed, missing an arm or a leg. I mean, it's severe. And everybody else they say no to. And it's like, he was like, had me walk in and tried to have me walk faster and stuff. And I basically, for me to walk fast, I have to gallop because I just drag my leg. So, it's something I never wanted to do.
No,
But,
nobody
thank
wants
God
to,
I
I think.
did.
Yeah.
I mean, and then I also have the really bad heart too, which was no fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you can't even see what I'm doing on this little guy. So now I'm going to make his little tail.
Are you gonna bake that shrimp or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you don't bake this, it'll just crack to pieces.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm just going to
It almost
add
looks like
arms and legs.
like one of those. What were they called? The Pinewood Derby. Is that what it was?
Oh,
Yeah.
It almost looks like one of those little cars.
Yeah. The Pinewood
Is it?
Derby
Is that the
car.
Pinewood? Is that what it's
Yep.
called?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pinewood blocks.
Oh, you would not believe how people get into that. Whenever my son was part of Boy Scouts, oh
Yeah.
man.
My oldest son did it. And I don't think it was Boy Scouts though. It was actually at school they did it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
That's what they did.
Yeah, actually, balsa wood is actually a good one to use for that because but then they made it got so popular in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts that they had to come up with a set of rules so people weren't cheating.
Yeah, and I thought you didn't want something as light as balsa wood. You wanted something heavier because it was all about gravity, right?
Yeah, you definitely want it. You're
There's
right.
weight limits.
And
There's weight limits.
Whenever we was running the Pinewood Derby, we had a scale, and it had, if it was too heavy, you had to go fix it, or you were not racing it at all.
What they do is they weigh what a block of wood would weigh. And then you cut a lot of the wood off, but then you add lead to it.
Mm-hmm.
So you put the lead in the front to pull it faster, but you still have to have enough lead in the back that the back doesn't lose all of its traction.
Yep.
So it's a game. It's a lot of fun. And I made one out of with the resin for my niece. That came out really cool.
Well, they made it to where you have to go to an approved place that sells Cub Scout stuff for that. Yeah. It was crazy.
A whole bunch of people came in. I don't know how many people you got in here, Ed. Can you see? Uh-oh.
No, he can't see now. He has 85 people.
Hi, 85 people. I just keep seeing more people coming in. Bonoski, Sharkfin, a whole bunch of people. Scotty, Keeper Kane. He'll be back. He'll be back in a minute.
When he realizes he pushed a button.
And unfortunately, I used to have the access to it. We're working through some things so I can help him out with some button pushing. But right now, I have no access at all. Can't even change this, and so I'm just going to sit here and look at you guys.
GRB brought up the soapbox derby racing.
There he is.
Sorry, guys. I freaked out trying to get my internet to work, and I dropped my.
Oh no!
So it kind of got a little destroyed, but that's
Doesn't
okay.
look bad.
We can fix this.
Stephanie came in. George came in. Who else? Chris Howell.
There was
Something.
Shark.
Oh
Fin
yeah, the
Adventures.
soapbox derby you were talking about.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I remember they had a permanent track for that in Elkhart, Indiana. They had a downhill track that was set up. It was the whole thing, and that's all they used that area for. It was not used for anything else. It was only for that for the race.
There's that fella you were talking about earlier.
That fella, that Paul Soterra guy.
Yeah. I want to
Yeah,
be
Paul.
North Carolina person from Jersey.
What were we talking to him? We're talking about him for something about the
The events.
The event.
in North Carolina.
the events, because he was talking about the events today, that there was some coming up.
Oh, is he going to go to that one? Cool. Are you going to go to that event?
Well, say the name of it so he knows what you're talking about.
The aquatic event in North Carolina and Charlotte?
The Aquatic Expo, right?
Yeah.
You know, they should make one of them because you have the reptile expos,
Make a what?
an actual, like, you know how, like, you got the reptile expos everywhere? We have them up here, and I was going to
Oh,
go
yeah,
to one.
like a traveling one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess
You
we
know,
kinda
I've
did
thought about
called
that
the
too.
Aquashella.
Well, Aquashell is a lot different from those aquarium or the reptile shows. Those are more like a flea market for reptiles, but it's still a whole lot of fun. It's basically just a place where you can buy reptiles from people.
My daughter went to the one that was in Rochester, New York, and that's where she got her axolotl.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I
Really?
go with Bob Kaler sometimes, and
Yeah,
we're going to
I
go to
will-
one in a month from now.
Bunny Viper definitely be at the Clash, and I did see that Crypt Keeper. I probably won't end up going to it, even though it's not that far away from me. I am a member of CNYAS, but I probably won't even go to that.
Geek Boy, it is happening this year. They just have not posted the dates yet.
Aquashella,
Yeah.
is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, Aquashella.
Yep. I don't know. We've got 2 dates for sure, and we've been trying to deal with a third one, and I think that's why they won't release the dates, because the third one will be in between the first and the second one that we've got. We've got this one and this one scheduled, and we're trying to get the one in the middle scheduled, and it doesn't know. We think they may have to just end up waiting a year because things just aren't panning out.
Well,
for
they
that.
should at
So,
least release the date for the first one so people can plan. You know, I get it,
I
not
agree.
releasing the third one, but just release the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. Well, and it's a lot of stress on people like Carrie and me that know the
Yeah.
date,
Yeah,
and
I know. She mentioned that.
because I mean everybody's always asking, and it's like, oh man, why can't we just say it?
Yeah. And it does say something on the Aquashella site about the one of them. It just says it's coming in 2023, but only one. Oh no, now it doesn't.
It was there. I remember seeing that
Yeah, we looked at it the one day. Remember? Maybe
Yeah, we
last
looked-
week or something.
last week. We did, yeah.
Oh, the Aquashella Orlando 2023 coming soon. That's all it says.
Yeah.
I may go to another one this year. Not Shella's. I don't know. That may happen if there's one in Dallas. The wife said she would go to Dallas.
Oh, neat.
Because it would actually be cheaper to fly to Dallas than it is to Orlando. Imagine that. And it's further away.
Well, if you, it's pretty good odds, I'll say this, that the Dallas is happening. If I was a betting man, I would bet on Dallas Aquashella. But
Well, they need to release the dates because I have to bid my days quarterly. So if they say it after that bid period, then yeah, I won't be going because I probably won't be able to get those days.
and you know they haven't talked to us about it for probably 2 months. They said they were hoping to have some big information for us like 2 weeks ago, and then they didn't. So maybe they're even rescheduling one of the first or the second one to get the middle one in. You know,
Well,
maybe
that's
they're trying to talk to other. It's just oh man. I mean, last year they had to shuffle Missouri. Dallas and Chicago ended up being swapped
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, I
And
remember
that was miserable. You know, because it
Alexander,
was supposed to
no,
be so hot.
no, it doesn't cost anything to set up a Discord. Discords are free, but there's a ton of them out there. Ton of them. Everybody's got their own Discord server.
It's just so confusing to me. It's I know how to reply when I see these little things pop up, and then I can talk then, but I don't know how to just get on there and find a group and talk on it.
We'll
that
have to
makes
walk through
sense.
it. It's not hard. It's all the stuff is off to the left on your screen, so we'll look at it.
Oh, if Delilah is the manager of that store, I wonder if she'll be selling her shirts there.
I bet not. That seems like it'd be a conflict.
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped his legs.
No, just keep them in the trunk of your car. Hey, if you want one of my shirts, let's go.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Sounds like an Ed move.
You want to buy a shirt?
Let me go get this suitcase and I'll bring them out.
Got some shirts for you.
That's what he did.
Well,
at
I
the
just lost a
Crown.
set of arms.
At the Triple Crown, that's what he did.
Yeah, I had just my little suitcase and I kept it in my room. Oh,
Well,
guys
you
still
got to
there?
remind me this year because I meant to buy one from you at the Clash last year, and we just totally forgot to do it. So this year, remind me. And
Don't ask
Crypt Keeper, thanks so much for dropping that link all the time there.
Don't ask
I
him
can
to
hear
mail
you
it to
guys, but I can't see you.
We can see you and hear you.
Yeah. With your crooked
How do I-
glasses.
And Paul, that's the one that Ed's going to go to the Aquatic Expo in Charlotte in early June.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm back. Are you
Yeah.
guys there?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're here. Rico, don't ask him to mail you the T-shirt.
I still have
You probably
then I got a mail to Rico.
you probably
I'm just
won't
as
see it
bad,
until
so-
the Clash.
I gave NLA Mike an anime T-shirt that I got 5 months ago, and it's still sitting right back here. So I'm just as bad. I'm just as bad. And I said sorry to him, and I said, someday I'll get it out. And he's like, you know what? It's not a big deal because every time you see it, you think of me. So it's
Aw.
I was like, yeah, that's true. Kenny
It's
came in.
true.
What's up, Kenny?
Kenny.
Which Kenny? ABC or Kenny E?
Both of them are here, but Kenny E just came in.
Oh, tomorrow I've got some big news. After this stream, I'm doing a takeover of Kenny E's show. So normally we do the Friday Night Lights on his channel, but he is taking his lovely wife out to dinner and hanging out with some of his really nifty friends. So, Skipper, we're going to be doing it on my channel. Is that cool?
No.
Aw. Well, I'll be doing it on my channel tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's good. I was wondering because normally he would have sent me the link today for tomorrow. I was like,
So
oh,
I'm not
yeah,
usually up that late on Friday nights. Do you guys? Is it mostly football talk, or what is it? Is it just whatever kind of talk?
Last week it was all football. It was the most football we ever talked. But we normally it's probably 10% football, 50% BS, and 30% fish.
It's just late for me. I had a real hard time staying up that late. Even like this is the only night of the week that I stay up even this late, and it's 10:30 my time.
Yeah.
And I took a nap today. I took a 2-hour nap.
Skipper, will you be doing a show after this?
Mississippi Hippie is.
Mississippi Hippie.
Okay,
is
cool.
Yeah. I'm not sure who she has with her, but
so I'm only doing the nocturnal feeding show whenever I have Fridays off. Me and her had discussed that because she asked me, and I said, well, no, I can't do that whenever I work because I need to get some sleep, which means I'll probably just go up there and just lay in bed. I'm not guaranteed to go to sleep. But so the next 2 weeks after this week, I'll be doing it. We'll be doing it.
Okay, cool. And we'll put Mississippi Hippies link up too, so you guys can all go check that out. And James hasn't totally disappeared. He's just moving right now. So
Hi, Pep.
Hello, Peplin.
Yeah, Dee Dee, that one for Mike doesn't work. I wanted to go look and see.
Oh, did he send me a message?
okay. Let me see if I can make a big one. There we go.
Good job.
And I think we'll wonder if I should make even a smaller one and have it climbing up on that tree.
Good.
Have a big giant mama on top like this. And then a little bitty one climbing up on the tree like a little bitty baby. What does the crowd say? Do you guys care? Everybody says hi to Snoochie.
Somebody wanted to know if you're giving that away.
Not today. And because first I want to see if this substrate that I put in is going to work. I'm afraid as soon as I pull this off, everything that's not covered in glue is going to pour out.
See, I was wondering that.
Yeah, let's just see how it goes first. And if it looks cool, then we'll do it. And not just fragile. Because, I mean, if it's something that's just going to... Because, I mean, I literally only dropped it 3 inches and it broke earlier. So, if it's something that's going to just shatter in the mail, but it would be cool if somebody would like it. You know? Maybe we'll take it to the Clash and give it away at the Clash or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I think I'm going to make a little bitty shrimp. How much time do we have? Okay, good. We have 25 minutes.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
I'm gonna try to figure this out.
I like it. Mike said if it comes out really cool, he's gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe. It's kind of neat when people want your stuff. I mean, I've got lots of different things I've made myself for myself, so it's kind of fun when somebody actually likes what I make, and I think it's kind of cool. Now this guy, he's gonna have such. I think I'm gonna paint his eyeballs on this little bitty one I'm gonna make because it's just gonna be so teeny. So, Skipper, did you get that fish tank you were looking for yet?
No.
Nice.
No.
What size fish tank?
I need a 75 gallon. The ones that I have seen, they want an arm and a leg for them, and they're used.
Yeah. The tank that I got from Rack is a 75-gallon tank and a 55 with a nice stand.
I dropped another link in the chat, and that one works. Dee, I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, I can't. Yours did not work for me, but that one did work that I just dropped in there.
That'll definitely work. Yes. That I was looking for that while you were at the same time, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to say hi to my Uncle Bruce.
Hi,
Hello,
Uncle Bruce.
Uncle Bruce, hello.
He watches us on the TV.
We're TV stars.
We are. I never thought I'd be on TV.
Depends on where you're from, Alexander, whether I would take you up on that offer when buying your tank or not.
Which Alexander?
Alexander Aquariums.
I wonder where Alexander lives.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do-
it looks like Mike from Fish Tank Barn has like a 400-gallon one he's selling. Or not Fish Tank Barn, Fish Room. Texas Fish Room.
Oh, okay.
50% off aquarium sales. Well, yeah, but I'm a cheapskate.
And then if you join for $9.99, it's basically $1 a gallon. But that's for 40 and smaller. I don't know what it is for how much a 75 costs at full price.
75 cost at full price is $249, I believe. And I think
So-
right now it's 175.
Cheers.
Okay.
I bought a 75 and it was just a great deal. I don't know. I was
Oh,
Hi,
shocked.
Sandy.
150.
Hey, Sandy. Sandy
Alex-
Doherty is one of my favorite Canadians.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Gucci Booch got a Peloton. Wow.
Peloton.
Looked at those.
Oh, that's one of those
Super
exercise
expensive.
bicycles.
Yeah, super expensive ones. I've thought about one, but
Yeah, but think about it, though. You can get on there and have an instructor, and it would make it funner. Because
Well-
instead of you just staring at a TV or at your wall,
yeah, they have other stuff. I mean, and you talk to Geek Boy, who does racing virtually on his bike, that way, same basic idea. There's other ways to do it, but I definitely was looking at it. There's no way I can afford it right now.
that looks like a snail.
Yeah.
Or
We
was
gotta
that
give him
shrimp
some
upside down?
No, he's not upside down. He's just a baby.
I thought, what was SpongeBob's snail's pet's name?
Gary.
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 It does. It looks like a banana slug. But now we got to give him some eyes. We'll give the baby full-size black eyeballs because that's part of the reason why babies look so cute is their eyeballs are so gigantic. Because your eyes don't grow much
Yep.
once you're born.
They don't grow at all.
Oh gosh. So there you go. And I think that's why they made aliens' eyeballs so big, so that way people wouldn't hate them. Nobody hates things with big eyeballs.
That's a good typo there, Geek Boy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, but he also has that one wheel thing he's racing through town on. He's crazy. Ugh.
I need something. I need
Boy.
something. I definitely get a little bit of exercise just walking Wally around, but I definitely need something. Treadmill or something.
Well,
Need
how
something.
big's Wally going to get?
I'm gonna get much bigger. He'll probably get maybe 60 pounds.
Wow.
So he's considered a small dog in. No, that would
Medium.
be
Or
medium.
medium.
Yeah, small is like up to like 11 or up to 20. No, I think it's up to 20.
That's a
So
person.
he's a medium. He's a medium. Well, even pugs can be, our pug is like 22 pounds.
Watch it, PNW. He says he don't hate aliens, but he can't stand all these damn Sasquatch. I find that a little offensive.
Same here. I think I might be like 25% Sasquatch.
Sam
Or
Squanch.
Sasquatch.
Sam
How did
Squanch.
Bubbles used to say it?
Yeah, Sam Squanch.
Same
Sam Squanches.
All right, good night, Larry D.
Hey, Larry D.
So Snoochie got the Peloton. They got each other for Christmas, the Peloton. Nice. Yeah, I did look at them. I was on the fence like about this time last year thinking about getting one. I'm glad I didn't then, but I'm maybe in my future.
Oh.
Maybe
Oh.
in my future.
Ugh.
Don't
Oh
show that.
no.
Baby cat's been sleeping on my Bex.
Sleeping on my backs. I don't think she'd appreciate
Oh.
that.
I'm going to have to put it in a book. Oh, I was like, where's my paper towels? And I noticed my paper towels were knocked on the floor, and this was knocked on the floor right next to it. Oh,
I still
God.
haven't-
And I heard her
I still
yesterday
haven't,
making noise.
I still haven't framed mine either.
Oh, that makes me mad.
I bought so much art since did I Triple Crown actually? I bought some there too. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Bex is
Mark's
taking a
cool.
little break too for anybody that wasn't aware. She's just taking some time off. She's that's why we haven't seen her around much lately. So she's just taking a little bit of time, little me time.
Well,
Oh, I
Oh,
knew
he's
that feeling.
Something I wanted to bring up to the 27th of this month. We are doing the last of the Fish Fam Christmas stuff. So all the leftovers that were there are all going to be given away that day. So there won't be anything left. 9:30 p.m. It's a Friday. You make sure you're on the Fish Fam Christmas. You're subscribed to Fish Fam Christmas channel. There's still quite a bit of stuff to give away. That was either from channels who couldn't do their streams. There was like 2 or 3 channels who either had to quit right before we started after everything was scheduled, or things came up and they couldn't do it during the event. Plus, there was all the stuff we kept aside for all the for the possible international winners. So there's quite a bit of stuff left over. It's going to be a lot of stuff to give away. So just put that on your calendars. It's the 27th. We're going to do that.
did any international people win anything?
Yeah. Did you
That's
say?
awesome.
Did you say? Did they win it? Stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, quite a few. And Jenna said today that a lot of the leftovers that we do have are international too. So, international people can win on this last day too.
That's awesome. Jenna
So
is really a nice girl.
There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff to give away. Thanks, Crypt Keeper.
I think the 20.
I think more than half are international eligible. I thought that's what Jenna said today. I think she said it was quite a bit. Most of them, I think, she said. I could be wrong though. You'll find out that day. Don't hold me to any of it. You'll find out on that day what's left and what's eligible for everybody.
Is it going to be posted what's left over?
I'm not sure if we'll post what's left over. I mean, you'll be able to see it on the spreadsheet. You can go there and see all the stuff that's left over currently. But that's the only. I don't know if there's going to be like another posting like on a community page or anything. I think you just have to look on the spreadsheet and see what's there, the leftover stuff. There's still quite a bit, like I said. So
right,
that'll be good.
Now, where does somebody go to see it? Oh, I see where this one fell. Can't pick it up. Okay. A lot of cat hair came up with that. Where's the spreadsheet? We lost it.
Same place. Fishfam.link.
Fishfam.link is a great source for material.
It's there on the Fishfam Christmas thing. And I'm sorry, Fishymon. I know that sucks for you, but I mean, it doesn't matter what day of the week we pick, somebody won't be able to make it there. So Friday was when we did it last time. So we wanted to sort of stay consistent with that. And I know it sucks for you, but yeah.
I think that might be my Uncle Bruce's birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
My son's birthday is in 3 days. My oldest
No way.
son.
How old is he going to be?
31.
Holy cow. He's almost a man.
Well, he owns his own home, so I consider him a man. And chickens. Is he back? Is Skipper backstage?
Oh, he is. Sorry, Skipper. There we go.
Yeah, somebody could play. Somebody could play for Fishymon. Good point, Alishon.
Yeah, and there was lots of people that have won. Now, are they allowed to play for somebody else?
No.
Or
no.
Are they?
They've won. They've won. That's it. They're out. Yep.
So Fishymon has to find a friend that has not won. How many friends does Fishymon have?
Tons of them. He's a very popular man.
I know, but maybe they've already all won. And congratulations, Fishymon. He just hit 500 subs.
Congratulations. And Fishymon afford a friend. Pep says Fishymon is my friend.
Aww. Did Peplin win anything at Christmas?
I didn't keep up, to be honest. I don't know. You can look at the spreadsheet and see the spread list, as Ryan correctly called it, and see who won all the different stuff. I honestly just don't remember.
Really neat.
I just don't remember. He said no. Peplin said no, but we all won something.
So much.
We won something though, because Peplin and Foxanne are going to be at the Keystone Clash one day.
Yes, they will.
They won't be able to stay the whole weekend, but they're going to be there for a day. So, what day is it too, Pep? Is it on Saturday? I can't remember what day Foxanne said.
I've been thinking maybe we should all take a field trip that day. So that way they look for us all day long. We're not there. Wouldn't that be funny?
Kenny said, Fishymon is my friend, but if ABC, Fishymon is my friend, but if I win something, I'm going to give the same speech he did at the Clash.
Please don't.
Friday and Saturday. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was just the one day. Awesome.
Well, it's going to be hard to be gone the whole time. That'd be really funny if they looked for us for 2 days while we were there.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. So many people too.
Hey, Skipper, have you heard any rumors about the Aquascape? Are they gonna? They're gonna still have it?
Yeah, we're still gonna have the Aquascape contest. It's gonna be 12 people. Last year was supposed to be 12, but one of the tanks that we got was cracked. It's going to be
that was
the one Jen did.
Oh,
Cuboid was the ones that donated the tanks last year.
look at how cute this is.
This year I'll be
Mama, baby.
be looking for donations for the tanks for this year. But we're gonna have 12. It's gonna be a $75 entry fee. The difference with this year is whenever you do the Aquascape, that tank is yours.
Ooh, I like that.
You get to take that tank and everything home. And if you don't want to take it home, like say you fly in or something, you can give it to somebody. If you want to donate it to the Keystone Clash for an auction, you can. And that's pretty much it.
Everybody clap if you do.
What's that?
If you donate it, will everybody think you're like a hero?
Well, I mean, if you do donate it, you're actually helping them make more money if you do that.
Yeah, I just
Fishymon said I'm only going for one day because Jazrin doesn't want to share a room with me because I snore. And then Jason came in right there, damn straight.
Oh gosh, poor guy.
But Fishymon, that's unacceptable. You don't get to go for one day. You do need to stay there. You can't stay in my room, but we're gonna figure something out. You got to be there the whole time. You're not allowed to leave early.
Maybe you could stay in Skipper's room.
Unacceptable.
No.
Maybe he could sleep in his car.
He's whatever. We got to get him a place so he can stay the whole time.
Whip's World. He wants to know where I'm from originally. He said the wife picked up your Western PA accent but can't place the Southern drawl.
Yeah, because it's a different accent. You definitely got that, the O's from Pennsylvania, but there's that other your origin.
Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's where I was born.
But you left there when you were how old?
3.
Yeah, so
it never left. Listen, man, I'm telling you, when I go back, whenever I go visit my aunt, which I haven't done in quite a while, holy cow, does it really come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes like a couple months to go back to this. I call it the Skipper language. I understand it. If you don't, I really don't care.
Fingers.
My fingers.
See you, Snoochie.
See you, buddy.
See you, Snooch. Thanks for coming.
Oh, you got 5 minutes left there, Ed.
Holy cow.
Oh, gosh. I'm trying to go. And, guys, Mississippi Hippie is up next. And she is one cool chick. Everybody will enjoy watching her.
And for questions about the Keystone Clash, you can go to KeystoneClash.com.
Yeah.
Can we ask someone?
Scotty the Fish Freak. He loves
Scotty the Fish Freak.
Loves it when people ask him questions.
And have you seen that he has a show on one day a week on Mondays, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he has
And
the
they
Monday
do a
one.
lot of talking about it on that show.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. So I was going to take it off to see how it glued, and underneath it hasn't. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm not going to take the backside off till I can put the shrimp in. But I think the shrimp are going to be really cool. I'm going to put a little baby one on the wood and the big mama on top.
Big Mama.
And hopefully I can figure out a way to, I'm going to still try the Mod Podge, I think, and see if that does a better job on holding it in. And because when I put the super glue in, it just balls up. It like rolls up like a water drop
Yeah.
on the sand. It just kind of like goes.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah.
there's Eastern
So-
Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time, and Eastern Daylight. So EDT and EST.
There's more than one type of daylight savings time.
No. Coral said they always say Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it's Eastern Standard Time, and sometimes it's Eastern Daylight Time, EDT. And
We have Dr. Awesome showed up.
cooking spaghetti.
Yeah, Dr. Awesome. Let's see.
Morning.
How do I do this?
He's on a trip.
Oops,
Uh,
I don't want
Ah.
that. There we go.
Yeah, well, don't do that.
I hate that one. Oh, where's his trip at?
Oh,
French
We're
Polynesia.
gonna have to. Ooh,
what you
I
said.
didn't know he knew French.
Do you know what they're doing there?
They are probably searching
They're
for caviar.
Frenching,
no,
Frenching the
that's not French.
Polynesians.
They're making croissants.
They're
They're
actually there-
polyamorous.
They're actually there to study why the corals are getting bleached.
Oh,
They wanted to do their OnlyFans, and so they didn't want to be, got to bleach that. They don't want it.
No, let's not do that.
I don't understand that joke. But
That's okay.
so is the colors are coming out of the
Yeah.
corals? Like if they were a real bright blue, now they're like dulling down.
I don't know that much.
Okay.
It
Well,
is.
I'm still pretty
I
impressed.
have heard that a lot of the corals though are bleaching, and the bleaching happens right before they die, right?
Oh no. Well, that would make sense. Things get pale before they die. Or a lot of fish do. That's really sad. It's probably all the junk we drop in the ocean. And then temperatures. I don't know. Has the water changed in the oceans? The water temperatures?
Boy,
Yeah.
So now, the world has cycled, several times on heat temperatures and stuff. So,
But not as
I
fast as it
wonder-
has this time.
well, I don't know. I mean, an
Speed is
asteroid
what it's-
covering the Earth, wiping out all the dinosaurs,
Sure,
that may have really
sure.
cooled it down.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but the problem is it'll take thousands and thousands of years for the new thing to take over. And hopefully something does, and we just don't kill it all. Or, whatever kills it all.
The part of that I find really interesting is that the NSWO, I always forget what the name of the current is, that goes up the East Coast and then goes over to England. It brings all that warm water over to England. Because if you look at where England's at, right? Look how high up they are. They're way the hell up there. And they only have those temperate climates because of that. So if that gets messed up, which they said could happen, it wouldn't flow that way, and their temperatures, they could be, super cold.
Well, same way like Vancouver. The same cycle happens to Vancouver
Yep.
and that whole west part of the country, and of Canada and in America,
Yeah.
the United States. It's all North America. But yeah, so
There's an actual.
That would be bad because then they'd become better hockey players in Vancouver. When I was in like my glory days, the only team that I could beat from Canada would be a Vancouver team because their temperatures are basically as mild as St. Louis. So
There's a fish question in the chat I want to get to before we go, but also really quick on one of my shorts with the frogs, the African dwarf frogs, somebody posted this tank is totally overstocked, and they went on and on about how I had the tank was just like crazy overstocked, and they were saying this tank should be at least a 15-gallon, and first of all, they had no idea what size the tank was, no idea, because nowhere did it say anything. It's a 29-gallon tank. And they're saying this tank should have been at least a 15-gallon tank. It's grossly overstocked. And they just went on and on about what I need to do. And you need to have plants in this tank. And I'm like, the whole tank is filled with plants in there. I mean, did he think they were fake? I just deleted it. I didn't even deal with it. But it just amazed me that the fish police could be, without even trying to gather any information, just instantly saying, this is what you got to do. You got to fix this right. And they had no information at all. They don't do that, people. If you're doing that, just don't do that.
Well, you know what I always do when they do that? I say, okay, thank you very much. And then I love it and I like it. And then I love and like my comment. So I just got a whole bunch of bonuses for their rant.
I just delete it and move along.
I had a person tell me that a German blue ram wasn't a German blue ram. And they went through all the details and everything, and it's like, well, okay, thank you.
So that question was, how many neon tetras would you put in a 20 long as a filler fish? Main stock is 8 cherry barbs, neons for the blue, and then I'll have red, green plants and blue. Also has 6 Cories, 6 Cories. So 6 Cories. Right now it's got 6 Cories and 8 cherry barbs. So how many neons in there with it in a 20 long?
Put a dozen. I think a dozen would be nice.
Well,
probably 12 to 15.
My question with that is, will the cherry barbs mess with the neons?
I don't think so. I've had them together and they never did. So, I mean, cherry barbs are real little too. They're like, they almost look like a tetra.
No, they get a little. They get about almost 2 inches.
More like a harlequin, right? Harlequin, about that size.
Yeah. Are you thinking about the chili rasbora?
Oh, maybe I am. I'll have to look at them. Let's just do this. But yeah, well, if cherry barb's a big fish, they don't
get real huge, but they get way bigger than a neon.
Well,
while he's looking that up, can one of the mods drop the link for Sherry, Mississippi, for her stream? She's going to start it at 5 after, I think, which is now, actually.
Oh, I am thinking of the rasboras. Let's see. They're 2 inches. Yeah, boy. They might be able to catch a neon tetra. I've never had cherry barbs, I guess. I've had the rasboras, cherry rasbora. Is it called a cherry rasbora?
Chili
rasbora.
Hayden made some really good chili last night.
Oh my gosh. I ate too much chili yesterday. I ate 2 big bowls and it was like I ate half of a meatloaf.
It didn't even have any. Never mind. We won't get into it. So,
oh my gosh. Are we over?
Yeah,
we are. But she starts right now. And she's actually in the chat still.
Well, I'm going to thank everybody for coming because you guys all made it a lot of fun. I don't know enough about chili or cherry barbs to tell you how many to put in there. If they were the rasboras, I'd put in 12 to 15, and they're cute little bitty red fish. I almost said shrimp. And they're happy to go with those neons. But yeah, I'm going to have to look up cherry tetras and find out. Or wait, what cherry barbs and find out more about them. A lot of barbs are nice though. The tiger barbs really give barbs a bad name.
Yeah.
You know. So a lot of barbs are pretty swell. So but honestly, I guess I've never had those guys, so. But I'm glad you caught me. Good job, Skipper. And Skipper, thank you so much for coming on. And I really appreciate you a lot. And Rico, I appreciate you too just as much. You guys are both awesome and a lot of fun.
Wait, who
James
more, though?
will eventually be back when he gets internet. And we're
said
looking forward to that day. Thank you, mods. You guys are all awesome. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that supports the channel. I would have a tough time buying all this stuff if it wasn't for you guys. And you guys make my hobby, because I don't like making things by myself. And so this is like going to a class and talking to people, making things. And I just really appreciated everybody. And we'll catch you all on Mississippi Hippies channel. See you later, guys. Oh, I have to hit the button.
Bye.
Later.
Whips will gave you a $3 super chat.